top 3 best bang for the buck niche fragrances that you can ever find in the market video. Coming right up. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. That's another question that I've been asked a lot. What is the best niche bang for the buck fragrance that you can ever find? Or what's the best brand in general? And trust me, guys, any question you ask me, I write it down one by one and I sort them out and I try to do videos on them when I get a chance. Yes, and now it is a chance for the best bang for the buck when it comes to niche fragrances. I totally understand and I get you guys, because I am one of you. Niche fragrances are expensive, yes, truth to be told. Everybody likes nicer stuff, and nicer stuff comes with a cost, but not everything expensive really worth the price point. So here I have 3 fragrances for you guys. They are niche, they are expensive or relatively expensive, or kind of niche but affordably niche, but I thoroughly think they are great for the price, truth to be told. Yes, these 3 fragrances, they're not in any particular order. I'm just gonna tell you why I picked these 3 fragrances in particular, because I have a reason for everything. Duh. And my number 3 fragrance, honestly, I think it's the best bang for the buck, like, period. Seriously, I know it's niche, it performs great, it smells great, it will get you compliments. It's got its flaws, don't get me wrong, everything got its flaws. But for me, the flaw that I'm about to show you, it's not a flaw to be honest. I'm talking first of all about Guernes. This is such a beautiful niche fragrance. You can find for around $40 to $50 if you look around. Such a beautiful fragrance, by the way. And the flaw that I'm talking about, despite that this one would definitely get you compliments and would get you noticed because of the projection that this one has and the overall performance and the smell, obviously, duh, but at the same time it's pretty floral for a lot of guys out there. So if you are a guy that not into fresh floral scents, this one's not gonna be for you, even though I find it to be very masculine, in my honest opinion. This is pretty much one of the most masculine floral scents. But despite that floral in men's perfumery, a lot of you guys find it to be a flaw. Yes, I understand it. Not for me, not for my case to be exact. That's why I love Guernes. This fragrance, seriously, for being a freshie, lasts on me for quite a while. 8+ hours, easy. And for being a fresh scent, you just can't find that often. It's very fresh, citrusy with the floral aspects, but the fresh and the white florals combined together, for me personally, it gives me somewhat of a lychee vibe. And lychee, it's a fruit, and for me, lychee smells like a watery raspberry or a watery floral note in a way. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It feels like it was very sweet at a certain point, but it got watered down somewhat. But despite the sweet feeling of the lychee, in general, lychee tend to be fresh at the same time. This one doesn't have any lychee noted there, but it gives me somewhat of a lychee vibe. It could be the mix between the white floral and the citruses. Overall, I love the smell of lychee, and this one smells like a fresh lychee thingy. Yeah, check Guernes out. Such a beautiful scent. It's a great bang for the buck, but try it out first, okay? My number 2 on my list is a fragrance that honestly I've been struggling a lot throughout the years, ever since I got it when it first came out. Yes, I wasn't the biggest fan at first due to the fact that it was way too strong to my liking, and it kind of like nauseated me in a way every time I put this fragrance on, and it was kind of like way too sweet as well for my liking. Yeah, so if you are not into sweet fragrances, you probably wouldn't like Oud Amazing by the House of Montal. The House of Montal in general, it's a great bang for the buck. Their fragrances tend to last for a long time, and the performance usually are great, so you're not gonna miss out in this category. Smell wise, you have to try the House of Montal. They have bajillion tons of fragrances out there, and they tend to be very repetitive, especially when it comes to their oriental vibes, rose, oud, blah blah blah. For the House of Montal, in my honest opinion, you always have to try. But one thing I know for sure, that they have bajillion tons of fragrances out there, and I like at least like a couple of dozens of them of what I've tried. I haven't tried everything, trust me guys. And Oud Mazing, again, it's got its flaws. Everything in everything pretty much has got its flaws. And I'ma tell you why you might not like this one. So first of all, it calls Oud Mazing, so you have to know this one has got oud. So if you're not a big fan of oud in fragrances, this one might not be for you. Even though the oud here is not very apparent, it's very medicinal, but it's there. You definitely would detect it. You would definitely smell it. So if you're not into oud fragrances, this one not gonna be probably for you. This one, it's extremely strong. It's nuclear. So if you're not into beast mode fragrances, this one is not gonna be for you either. This one, it's extremely sweet as well. So if you're not into sweet, playful fragrances, this one probably not gonna be for you either. And these three things, to be honest, was the flaws for me personally. But overall, I just don't understand everything I have this fragrance on. It gives me very positive feedback from the people. It usually always give me compliments due to the fact that people can smell it and it is sweet. And sweet fragrances, they tend to be very compliment getting, and that's one of them. And for me, I think Oud Mazing is one of the best compliment getting Montal fragrances out there that I've tried personally. It would get you compliments, guys. People would definitely smell it of you 12 hours plus. And for me personally, this is E2 spray, Montal sprays, and they're sprayers that are not as big. You see that little spray right here? 2 sprays of these and you're set to go. I usually like spray like 1 spray underneath. I can smell it. It's pretty strong. It smells pretty great actually. I spray like 1 like inside my shirt, like in my chest area, and 1 spray in the back of the neck. And this is great for multiple reasons. You can wear this clubbing, etc. at night with your significant other, of course. And when you come back, and a lot of people and nobody talked about this for fragrances in between the sheets, this one would work great after you go out and come back. Your significant other will still smell it of you, but it's not gonna be cloying, and it's just gonna be great. If you are wearing a fragrance for between the sheets, for example, if you spray your neck area, for example, your neck area is one of the first steps when it comes to between the sheet categories. And imagine just like, let's just spray one of any of your fragrances on your wrist, for example. I'm not gonna ask you to taste it right now, but I'm just gonna ask you to taste it probably 2-3 hours later. It doesn't smell good. It smells awful. Imagine that with your significant other and you have a fragrance on your skin, your neck area, and she's tasting that. You shouldn't spray fragrances on your neck area at all, especially when it comes to intimate stuff. Overall, if you just want to be intimate with anybody, just spray your chest and the back of the neck. And it's really hard for people to reach your back of the neck unless you like it, okay? And we don't judge here. My number 1 niche fragrance that it is great bang for the buck, it's not gonna be another fragrance from the House of Montal, but it's gonna be a fragrance from its twin brother or sister from the House of Mancera, and I'm talking about Cedrat Boisé. This is such a beautiful scent, guys. This fragrance resembles a lot Aventus from the House of Creed. This is one of the first clones, if you can say, or let's just say inspirations, just to be fair. And this one smells great. It's not identically like Aventus. This one is much fresher. This one has got cedar wood instead of the birch tar, but you definitely would smell the resemblance as Aventus. This one is definitely a summer fragrance. This one smells great. It would get you tons of compliments, and the performance, it's pretty decent as well. And why I chose this one over Montal, to be honest, because this one is 120 ml and the Montals are only 100 ml. Are only 100 ml. It's like nothing. It's only 100 ml. It's not worth it. Yeah. But for the same price as Montal, you can get 20% more of the juice, which is a great deal on its own. That's why I honestly prefer Mancera a little bit over Montal, just for that factor alone. But they're both, it's the same company pretty much, but they're just kind of like separated in a way. This one smells great, guys, and I personally think if you can't afford Aventus, this is the best niche bang for the buck when it comes to an Aventus inspiration, especially if you can look around and find deals on it. Always look for deals, guys, okay? So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. Please make this video 300 likes, and to make 3 decants of these 3 fragrances for a lucky subscriber. So all you need to do is like, click that subscribe button, a notification bell right next to it, put a comment down below, or ask me any question for future video ideas, and follow me on Instagram, because my Instagram is happening and I just want anybody and everybody to follow me on Instagram, especially if you win, because I always announce my winners on Instagram. So you're not gonna know if you win in here. You have to go to Instagram, okay? Please let me know in the comment section down below what are the best bang for the bucks when it comes to niche fragrances. If you are interested of a best bang for the buck when it comes to designer fragrances, please let me know in the comment section down below as well, and I'm gonna do that video as well very soon, very extremely soon, okay? And please stay home and be safe, and I'm pretty sure what's going on in the world right now is gonna be over soon, and we're just gonna get back to normal. I wanna get back to normal. And this is another week with Node Sponge, the best in the game, and I know Sponge make it smell good. Always easy. Peace.